What's going on? Let me see if this flipping chair works. It should work. Okay. This is what we get today. What's going on? Guys, it was a beautiful day today. I'm not gonna lie. It was a beautiful day. It wasn't as hot as it has been lately. Couple of degrees less, and it was really pleasant. So I'm really pleased with that, if I'm honest with you. But let me just check as usual if everything is okay with the live stream, and we'll get straight into it. Super late show today. You know me. Yeah, I'm not that good with time, but I always show up. What you want to do? Right, guys? So, yeah, like I was saying, beautiful day today. It wasn't as hot. We touched maybe 31, 32 degrees today, and believe it or not, it was pleasant. Let me drink some water. I'm very dry. All right, y'all. So what I was saying is this. Beautiful day today, by the way. Beautiful day. Anyway, guys, the first thing that I want to talk about is that I bought myself a Xiaomi. First and foremost, let's do this. I'm super uncomfortable. How's that possible? Come on now. Okay, much better. All right, there you go. I got myself a Xiaomi. Let me tell you. I hope I'm writing it down correctly. Good evening, my people. What's going on? I got myself this thing today because I want to check much better my sleeping patterns, okay? And I said, let me look into it, right? And I found these little watches, you know, that they pretty much, they all do the same thing. Obviously, the most recent one are more expensive. There are some good ones from Fitbit, but they're like 100 quid. And I was like, I ain't paying 100 quid for something like that. You know what I mean? And then I got this Xiaomi Smartband 9 Active. And I got a Xiaomi phone. I said, you know what? And it's 20 quid on Amazon, 21.99. I was like, you know what? It's got 4 stars out of 5, sorry, with 9,000 reviews. I was like, you know what? 9,000 review can't be that bad, you know? 4 stars, you know, it's 20 quid. Oh, thank you for the first like of the day. I was like, you know, it's 20 quid. How bad can it go? In the worst case scenario, I return it. Hey, Joanna, good evening. So I got myself the black one, and I'm just waiting for it. And really and truly, I believe that I would use it just at night because I want to just check out my sleeping patterns. Hopefully, it will be accurate with the heart rate, because I have a Suunto, what's it called? Suunto 9 or something. Let me see. Suunto 9. Yeah, it's a Suunto 9 Sport. And I got it some years ago. I got it, I believe, in 2022 or something like that, when I was competing. No, maybe in 2021. And but yeah, and but it's not accurate. I'm not gonna lie. It's not accurate. It is a great watch. First and foremost, I lost the cable, right, to charge it. So it doesn't really matter. But it's not accurate. It's not accurate with your heart rate. It's not accurate with your, especially when you're running or anything like that. It is very good for GPS tracking. Like if you run, you got run for 30K, and you want to track the route and everything and pace and all that. That's an excellent watch. But if you looking for other features, it's not that accurate. I'm not gonna lie. So, and it's a 5 years old watch, and you know how these things are. Technology in these kind of things move very fast. So I said, you know what? Let me get an entry level. Obviously, it's an entry level with decent reviews, right? That does what it says on the tin, right? And we go with that. I download the app, as you always do. You do that with the Suunto or any other watches. And hello everyone. Please like and subscribe. I'm talking about my new Xiaomi Smartband 9 Active. I'll receive it tomorrow. I'll set it up immediately. Obviously, during the summer, it is way too hot to wear anything. So I am not even considering, I just killed a mosquito, that's great, wearing it during the day, but I am considering wearing it at night, and possibly in the autumn and winter more, because I think it can be an effective tool for data collecting, steps, sleeping patterns, heart rate. It should do also, let's look it up. Let's look it up. Let's not guesswork. We're here for what? Yeah? Oh, thank you, Joanna. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Please do ask anything fitness related. I'm here to answer any question. No worries. Take your time. Do your thing. No stress. Let's check out what it does. Right, it's written in Italian, so you gotta be patient with me, because I gotta translate, and I'm not a translator. Okay, the battery lasts up to 18 days, so that's really a week. Then it's got a good bright monitor, right? It's super light, which is important to me, because you see I don't wear anything apart from my wedding ring, obviously. Yeah. I think it checks also blood oxygenation or something like that. But I don't know how accurate that can be. However, you got data. You got new data to collect. And I think the more data you collect, the better you can be at fitness, So we will see. The bad reviews, the good thing about this watch is the bad reviews are not related to the watch itself. The bad reviews are related to the strap. Every single one. The strap is bad. But the strap, you get a new one for 10 quid, and you do you know what I mean? It's what it is. You're still paying 20 quid, so I don't get mad if I have to buy a 10 quid. I paid 30 quid for a decent watch. I chose my strap. What's wrong with it? Yeah, every single negative review is because of the strap. So probably I'm gonna receive a very cheap strap. But what's the problem? Look, there's plenty of it. You can get 2 straps for $9.99. You can go stainless steel for 15 quid. You get a stainless steel if you kind of Because I'm not like, I'm one of them dudes that I don't like wearing like plastic, right? So I don't think I'll be able to wear a plastic thing on my wrist all the time. So I'm looking to get a stainless steel strap that is anti-allergic. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking to get, and see how it goes. Like I said, not during the summer. During the summer, I'm breathing, man. I'm trying to survive. But hey, it looks good, bro. It looks good. It looks decent. I watched a couple of reviews on YouTube as well. That's how you do it nowadays, right? You check on YouTube, you check out the reviews on Amazon. But on Amazon, they all kind of fake, right? You got to assume that 50% of the reviews are fake, right? That's what you got to assume these days. So I don't look at the good reviews, right? What's the point, right? Hey, Sheriff, what's up, man? Welcome back. What's the point? Because I assume they're bad. They're fake. So what I do is I go and check the bad reviews, right? And usually they kind of all orientate towards the same problem in the product. Let me just check what it says. Yeah, you know what? Like this guy, for instance, he got just a bad one. He's got to return it. I have 2 kids, man. Yeah. Like they all kind of silly. Like I have the feeling it's a decent watch, and what I'll do is I'll try it, I'll wear it. If I'm not happy, I'll return it. That's the beauty of buying it on Amazon. You are safe in that sense. You know, you ship it back. You know, or maybe I give it to my 9 years old kid to play with it. I don't know. You know. What do you guys think? Good idea, or what do you think, Sheriff? I got myself a smartwatch, like one of them. It's not a smartwatch. Um, it's it's a smart band. It's a simple tracker. Yeah, you can say a smartwatch. Let's check how much is an Apple Watch, just for the sake of just checking what's going on in the world. It must have ridiculous prices. No, actually, I thought. Right. Apple Watch. You got on Amazon, right? Like I don't know which one is the latest and whatnot. I have no idea. So I assume the most expensive, right, is the latest one. That's what I assume, right? It makes sense, right? So let's check the craziest, most expensive Apple Watch there is on planet on Amazon, and then we go on Apple Store just to see what going on Apple Store. Actually, let me just do this. Apple Watch. We will go straight on to the Apple Store for sure. Here you go. Let's check it out. So there's no point watching anywhere else. Yeah, makes more sense. Now, but actually, look, it's not too bad. I thought there would be on a thousands euros range. I thought, but you can get a Apple Watch SE3, which I ignore what it is, starting from 279 euros. And look at this. Look, I'm not sponsoring nothing. I'm just here chilling. Okay, and then I tell you about the gangster movement. I'm just here chilling. We're warming up, okay? We're getting to know each other. Like, you can go on an Apple store in Italy, yeah, buy an Apple Watch SE3 for 279 euros and pay it 9 euros per month for 36 months. Can you believe that? How long is 36 months? It's 3 years. Like you pay 9 quid for 3 years for an Apple Watch. 9 quid. I can see loads of people going like, that ain't too bad. 9 quid. You know? You know how many 9 quid you throw around every day for no reason? You buy the wrong thing. You go to the grocery, you buy the wrong thing, nobody eats it, you throw it away. You buy the wrong product, you buy the wrong, all the time. Multiple times in a month, multiple. So I see loads of people going like, you know what, I can't take this. I'm not one of them personally. I don't believe in these things that much to pay. Because like you can get, let's go to the highest of the highest, like the most expensive thing there is. Where is it? Right, I want to see the craziest thing, right? And there is one in front of me for 909 euros, right? I don't know what I watch. 900 euros, bro, for an Apple Watch is a lot of money. But let's look into it. All right, is in titanium, right? It can go 100 meters underwater, which is all right. Sapphire display, crystal of sapphire, which I don't know what that is, but it sounds really cool, right? Battery that lasts up to 42 hours and up to 72 hours in rest mode. It's got a satellite integration for SOS emergency calls, which is not bad at all, right? It does all the running things and all that. Obviously, it's completely like adjustable. You can do pretty much whatever you want with it, right? Right. Let's have a look. I mean, nothing super impressive, if I'm real with you. What is it that it does so different from the one I'm getting? Sapphire display, titanium, right? Titanium is a big deal. Basically, it's indestructible. I don't understand your last question. If you formulate it better, I can answer that, but I don't understand what you're saying. I mean, it's for sure it's a great watch, but 900 euros. It's a lot of money. I guess you gotta be a fan, like one of them kids that is a huge Apple fan and then, you know, goes crazy. In this case, and I like the interface of the Apple store here. It's beautiful. It's very, I like it because they this is when you see that a company, sorry, is confident. All right, Naaman, what's happening, man? Is confident about their product. They don't hide the price. It's right there. You click on it. It tells you immediately with 2 clicks how much you pay, how much you can pay per month. Buy. No if, no buts. All the descriptions next to it, straightforward. If you were a person that wants to buy an Apple Watch, in 30 seconds you buy it. Literally, it's 3 clicks. Everything is so straightforward, and you got to appreciate that from them. But hey, it's a cool watch. 900 quid, I'm not sure. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's have a look what we can get for 900 quid on Amazon. Thank you for the 3 likes of the day. I'm just comparing Apple Watches, smartwatches, and things like that, you know. So I'm gonna write this, right, on Amazon. Smartwatch, titanium. How about that? Titanium. Okay? I want a watch that I bang it on the floor and the floor breaks, right? I don't want no watch that breaks. I want to see concrete fall apart, right? Right, for instance, you got this iWay Watch Fit 4, which I've got no clue what it is. which, and it's got 1,077 reviews, 4.4 stars, 178 quid, which you can buy like 6 of them for with 900 euros, right or wrong? Like you can buy like 6 of them, and let's check the reviews. Like sapphire display, right? It's very similar look to the Apple Watch. It's got a same look actually. It's the same thing pretty much. I have to say, maybe the Apple Watch is a little bit cooler. Why should I lie to you? Aesthetically speaking, Apple, they know what they do. But this is a cute watch. You know, 178 quid for me is too much because I don't believe in this thing like that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be slightly better than the one I'm getting for 20 quid because it's not great. It's not like that we buy latest technology. You know, these watches have been out for years. Like, so but that is me, bro. Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm actually lying to you. And what I mean with it is, I got a good watch, right? If I want to get serious, I charge my watch. I got a Suunto 9, which is tremendous watch. It does all the things. If I want to work out with it or anything else, it's not very comfortable. But if we want to run or swim or cycle, that's an excellent watch. So I got it. I think you should have a good watch, a good sport watch. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I think you should. I think a sportman should have one good solid sport watch to rely on when he goes for a walk, when he goes for a run, when he goes for just an outdoor adventure, you know. You gotta have a good watch, right? This one I'm buying, the Xiaomi that I bought actually, it's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Suunto that I got. But let's check out what the world offer, you know. Let's check sport watch, titanium. I just read the titanium thing, and I liked it. Sounds really cool. What is it made of? Titanium. Come on now. Right. Obviously here the price is kind of, you can tell. You got a Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra, whatever, 500 quid. I guess you're paying for the brand. You got same sort of thing, titanium. I'm not sure it's titanium from Huawei. But Amazon don't have, you know, this great kind of selection. I guess it's not the right way to find them. Let's check Suunto. I've always been a fan of Suunto. I've had 2 Suuntos in my life. I have a Suunto something that I gifted to somebody because I'm like that. I like to be nice to people, man. Right now, I went to Suunto, and I'm gonna pick the most expensive because sometimes that's how you figure out the one with more features, right? There is one that is mind-blowing with 600 quid from Suunto, and this brilliant Suunto Vertical 2. What the hell is this? Suunto Vertical 2. Let me check it in English so I don't have to translate it, man, all the time. Yeah, please drop it in English, man. English. Thank you very much. Come on, man. English. Oh, okay. No. Why is it not English? Sorry, I'm like. Select the language. All right then. Suunto, mate. Tremendous watches. Tremendous. Where are you? Suunto Vertical, mate. Suunto Vertical 2. Adventure watch, I love that. This. Let's check what you get if you're willing, right? Let's say you're willing to pay 600 quid. You know, you're like, you know what? I want to have a good time. I got the money. What's the problem? I want to spend 600 quid on a sports watch, right? What's the problem? Obviously, what you're going to do is, right? You're going to go to reliable brands, right? You're not going to give 600 quid. You're not going to pay 600 quid for a watch you buy on AliExpress. Does that make sense? Right? So you're going to go through reliable brands, right? And one brand that I can highly talk about is Suunto, right? I've had Garmin, and I think it's garbage, in my opinion. I never liked them. They were not as reliable as Suunto. Maybe I shouldn't be saying garbage, but okay, it's got LED light for people that care. Right, heart rate and health sensors, nothing new. Right, charging and connectivity, nothing new. Offline maps and dual band GPS navigation, that's good. Over 110 sport profiles, most are for categorization, right? You can build routes in the Suunto app and send them to the watch for turn-by-turn guidance. Well, you can do it with a 100 quid watch as well. So for now, nothing stand out that you're like, wow, this is 600 quid, right? Water resistant, 100 meters, right? Okay. Okay. Weeks long battery, life carried over from the vertical family, plus faster hardware to support future software updates. Okay, weeks long battery life is great, right? And that is probably where the money comes from. Thank you for the fourth like of the day, right? A week's long battery, it will cost you some money. Training zone and Suunto coach, well then you can get that. Why? Look, I am not impressed. I mean, why is it so expensive? I'm not impressed. It's not enough in my world. Well, the titanium, I would imagine, is very expensive, yeah? Yeah. That's not plastic, basically. 87 grams. So it's very dense, it's very light. There's no plastic in it. There's a sapphire glass and then it's titanium. Right? Yeah. Up to 65 hours of GPS training time is in the most accurate mode, and up to 20 days of smartwatch battery. That kind of endurance requires premium components. That is correct. That's what I said before. The battery is probably the price. I've had my watch dying right in between, right in the middle of a long competition. So you need a watch, right, like this. Well, 65 hours, you're well above my standards. You gotta be a real savage to need 65 hours of continuous GPS tracking. However, if you are, then you gotta watch for it. So I guess then I'm more convinced now. Yeah. Look at this. The Garmin Phoenix 8 is more expensive, which is crazy. Expensive because there are other competitors that are more expensive. So I guess it's not that expensive then. So, but still, 600 quid in my world. I buy 5 watches. One I break it, one I lose it. Do you know what I mean? I can't. I'm too clumsy to have a 500 quid watch on my wrist. I'm too clumsy. 20 quid is perfect. I break it, I throw it away, I buy another one. Do you know what I mean? That is exactly perfect for me. But hey guys, we will see. We will see. Let me check this. So guys, welcome to the channel. Today I got myself a new pair of Crocs. Actually, my wife gifted that. Look at this. Look at this. Who's got more style than me, man? Look at this. These are beautiful. Look at this. Perfection. What do you think? Beautiful. I love Crocs, man. Today I sound like I'm sponsoring thing. I ain't sponsoring nothing. Nobody paid me for nothing. I'm buying the watch for real. And these are my real flipping Crocs. Tremendous. 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 They last long. I like Boulder, Colorado. I love that. But made in Vietnam, so I don't know. What are you gonna do? Right. Oh my God. Are you serious? Can't believe what I just saw. I'm probably wrong. Are you ready for this? What's he called? Right. Garmin Mark II. Garmin Mark II Commander. What the hell is that? What kind of name is that? Damn, bro. 2,500 euros. 2,560 euros for a Garmin watch. Mark II Commander. Is that even possible? Is that right? Carbon edition. Let's check it out. I love this. Is made of fused carbon fiber. Do you understand that? If you do, can you explain it to me? Because I don't. But it sounds, how cool it sounds. Fused carbon fiber. I'm not gonna lie, it's really cool. It's really lovely. But you can buy a bicycle for 2,000 euros and it's all carbon fiber. And it's way more carbon fiber than a little watch. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, let's continue. Commander, man. The name is cool. Just for the name, you gotta give it like a benefit of the doubt. You got the stealth mode on, which is really cool. You know, it sounds cool. Stealth mode on. You got NFC payments, right? Specs. Let's check the specs on this thing, right? Obviously, it's got. I'm gonna point out the things that really stand out, not the things that all watches got, right? Right. I think, guys, you know what? In terms of what they will be able to do, there's not that much that they're gonna be able to add. I think the price is justified by the carbon fiber material. But then you got Athlete Performance Edition, right? And that comes in titanium. Then you got the Captain. You got the Golfer one. But the one that stands out really is the Commander. It's really a cool watch. I'm not gonna lie. Would I pay 3,200 for it? Nah. I ain't paying 3,200 euros for a Garmin watch. Are you crazy? Come on now. I can get a way better watch for 3,200 euros. So I'm not trying to shit on Garmin, but or talk bad about them. You do what you do, but it's way overpriced in my world. And I know Garmin is not like, I don't trust their software. I don't, you know. But hey, guys, people pay this money, man, because I see loads of, like, there is this Amazfit, which is probably the Amazon store for this kind of things, maybe. It's Amazfit T-Rex. You see, when you call something T-Rex, you know it's gonna do good. T-Rex Ultra 2 Outdoor GPS, dual band smartwatch, titanium case. What does it mean, dual band? You got to put a SIM in it? A SIM card in it, Jana? Nah, I don't think so. It looks cool though. It looks cool. Display in sapphire glass. Torch. 30 days battery. Offline maps. I mean, this is not a bad watch. It's not fused carbon fiber.
Start workout.
You know? It's not that. I mean, it's a very difficult world these days with the amount of choice that you have, Jadina. You know that, Amore? I mean, you type something, right, of anything, there are so many different options.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. Like, there are 1 billion different smartwatches, literally. Like, which one is? It's gonna be a toss of a coin, right? How you gonna know who you getting? I mean, it's crazy. How many flipping people working out there building these things? How do they make all these watches? I mean, it's crazy. But hey guys, thank you for the 87 viewers today. I really wanted just to give it a go. I thought not to do it, if I'm honest, today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna skip tonight. And then I was like, you know what? Nah, I ain't skipping nothing. So thank you for the 524 people that watch the channel, that follow the channel, to the 87 views. Thank you for the people on the chat. I just want to introduce you real quick. The new movement I started tonight, John.
Oh my God.
And I called it the Gangster movement.
Okay.
Right.
Maybe that's the one.
But yeah, I think I'll add it too, Jadina.
On its way, baby.
So the gangster movement, you don't have to think about anything negative, obviously, right? Because you know what? I don't know what you guys are doing these days, okay? I don't know if you're picking up flowers, if you're watching birds flying. I don't know what you guys doing these days. If you play station all day, I do not know. And if I'm honest with you, you do you, okay? But I am out there lifting weights, right? And keeping it real. That's what I'm doing. right? I'm dieting. I am lifting weights. I'm drinking a glass of wine on a Friday night with my wife because I'm a gangster. That's the whole point of the thing, right? Gangster
In Barolo.
is a gangster. I'm gonna show you the bottle because I'm drinking a flipping very good bottle of wine. Like, smell it like you know what you're doing. But anyway, guys, what I was saying is this: a gangster is not a person that goes out there and does bad things. I mean, a gangster. I've looked up the meaning of it, the beginning of the word, the origin of the word. The gangster is just a gang, is a group of people, right? And back in the days, it didn't have a negative attributes to it, right? And a gangster was a guy that belonged. No, I'm not drunk, man. What are you talking about, man? I'm absolutely fine. It was a member of a group of people. That was a gangster, right? A member of a gang. And a gang, it was a negative. It started to get more negative association in modern history, right? But back in the days, it wasn't, I promise you, and I'm gonna look into it now with you. The origin of the word gangster. Right, I'm checking the origin of the word gangster, and if always had bad, okay. All right, check this out. Gang itself, Judd, are you hearing this, Judd? No. Gang itself is much older and started out neutral. It's from Old English, Old Norse roots, meaning a journey away. Related to the verb to go, right? By the Middle Ages, gang simply meant a group of people traveling or working together. Oh yeah, you'd talk about a gang of laborers or a gang of sailors without any criminal implication at all. It's the same root that gives us gangway. Stir is an Old English suffix, I guess suffix you say, used to denote someone who does something, as in youngster. Well, I don't have to explain that. Gangster as a compound word emerged, right, in American English in the 1890s. So yeah, it's quite recent, specifically to describe members of urban criminal gangs. And from its very first recorded uses, it was already tied to organized crime, theft, and violence. Right. Okay. So the word gang, right, is neutral, is gangster. But anyway, guys, look, I'm a good guy and we're gangsters still. Why is that? Because unapologetically we do what we do. Okay, like I said, you want to pick flowers? You can pick flowers. I'll be out here lifting weights. Right? You want to eat Nutella? No worries. I'm going to be out here having a steak. This is nothing. Right? Right? That's going to change this. Right? And that's being gangster. Being self-confident, going at it in an aggressive fashion, and do the things that you got to do. Lift weights, diet, sleep, have a good time with the family, and all the above. You know what I mean? That's what good gangsters do, right? That's what I mean with gangster. The gangster is the unapologetic approach to it. Do you know what I mean? Not justifying everything. I do me. That's it. I do me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I do it in a flamboyant fashion. What do you think, Jadina?
You definitely are flamboyant.
Anyway, guys. So, let's go. Let's get gangster all together. Let's lift weights. Let's wake up on time. Let's work out before going to work. Right? You wake up at 6 a.m. Let me tell you, you want to feel a gangster. You want to feel like there ain't nobody that can tell you anything. Right? Wake up on time. 6 a.m. Whatever time works for you. Wake up at that time. You work out. You have a shower. You have your breakfast. You have your coffee. And you go to work. You are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. You go to work, you fly. People walk around you, you fly through them. Do you know what I mean? There's power to it. There's power to it. So this is what we're looking to do. Get gangster. All right.
Alright.
Yeah, what do you guys think? I want to keep thanking everyone showing up to the live. To my 524 subscribers, I appreciate you. Get me to 525. Give me another subscribe, another like. Get me going. I'm realizing these late shows are really working well for me, Jadina. More than anything else. I don't know why I got asked if I was drunk. I'm drinking a glass of wine and I'm not drunk. It's 11 p.m. here. It's late. I'm gonna finish this glass of wine. I'm gonna go straight to bed. And tomorrow we're gonna work out. I'm gonna give you an update. If you follow the channel, you know I've been plateauing. And I've been lacking in energy, obviously. And I am on my 11th week of the Cut to Shred training plan. Right? And because I've been plateauing for too long, then it's not water retention anymore. It's something more. So I have to spike the whole thing and change. So instead of staying on a good solid calorie deficit, I actually went up to maintenance level. And I'm staying on it for a week to 10 days. Maintenance level. So I'm not gaining weight. I'm maintaining. I'm on a maintenance level. I'm staying like this, but I'm feeding my body. I am recovering. I'm working out. There's something magical happened. I just did yesterday, right? Jada. I started eating a little bit more to maintenance level. Yesterday was my first day, right? My energy level on another, Cosa? On another level. I woke up this morning on fire. I worked out for over an hour. I lifted heavy. I worked out brilliant, like I couldn't lift in a long time. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna match my energy level, right, with a workout effort, right? I'm not holding myself back ever, you know. And this will allow my body to relax, to get more nutrition in, and reset. See how we look in 10 days, right? Although I'm done, like I am done with the 1,600 calories. I'm done with it, okay? Now the lowest I'm gonna get to is gonna be 2,000 calories. And that for me is a deficit. It's a little deficit, but that's more than enough for me. I function extremely well. 11 weeks, like I said many times on the channel, the cut to shred is 15 weeks, right? But if you, I'm gonna say bye-bye in 1 minute if you have a moment. I say bye-bye.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, I said it many times. I'm gonna go, right? Nobody listening, so it doesn't really matter. All right, guys, if you wanna know, you ask on the comment, and I tell you next on my next live. All right, guys, God bless you. I really appreciate you. Ciao, ciao. That's the